Leo, welcome back to the channel. It's MC 333 back at it again with another one. If you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Progressed, or have any other planetary energies in Leo and know how to map it out and do the correspondence and apply those energies where need be, this is your tarot card reading. We're gonna get right into it, Leo. Sorry, my tea. I was just drinking tea. Clearing the throat here. As it's getting warm for spring over on the north side where I'm at. Feel free to comment down below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We have a global community here. People from all over. It is always a safe space to do so. I try to respond to all the comments, and I thank you guys tremendously for doing so. So, let's get right into it here, Leo. The last reading we had for you guys was really nice. A lot of major arcana energy, and I think you wanted to start something new. I think you were starting something new, something creative, because there was a lot of major energy showing up for itself. And as I split the deck, I have Lust, Leo energy, and I have the Emperor, Aries energy. Show me Leo, show me Leo, show me Leo, Spirit. Show me Leo. Seven of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. All right, what have you been standing up for? Leo, you've been standing up for something. But you standing up for this thing, this passionate thing that has to do with what you express or what you set the stage, how you express yourself, or what you do to set the stage for others to take actions on. You know, can be an orienter, or like just a planner, or a boss, an organizer. Where you have employees, things of that nature, like things of that type of stuff. Or could you just be standing up for who you are as an individual? So what did you decide to stand up for and say, you know what, let me move forward here with this passion. Let me move forward with this thing. Let me not hold back my expression, because that's what's allowing you to progress right now. You're in this energy of progression with the Wheel of Fortune. You're going with the flow. You're going with the passion. Right? You have clarity right now. The Ace of Swords. And the Lover is Gemini energy. Maybe there's a Gemini in your life that can seem like an obstacle. This is the obstacle. If it's a person, place, or thing, if it's a person, it could be a Gemini representing Gemini energy. It doesn't have to be. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be either. It doesn't have to be neither of them as well, but those are significant. Could just be Gemini energy. It could be difficult right now, or doesn't make sense for you to make a choice, some sort of choice between something. Making a choice to move forward or do this thing, progress with this creative thing. How are you setting the stage for yourself to act, to take action on your passions or something creative? Doesn't have to be either. It's just taking action. It could just be taking action in general. Right? Like when I mean it doesn't have to be, I mean like it doesn't have to be creative, but you are taking action. So what are you doing to set the stage right now for yourself? Because you're already doing that, and that's what's allowing you to progress. I mean, don't be afraid of your progression. You have clarity. You know what you want to do. You're just maybe at the crossroads, like, okay, should you do it? But you could be, and you're in your head a lot. We have a lot of air energy. You're in your head a lot about it. Shit, how can I progress with it? What do I do? What's the next idea? What's the next move? But you know what you want to do. I'm hearing you gotta educate. I'm hearing educate. With this science energy, position 6, and others' perspectives, educate yourself about whatever you're doing, whatever creative thing, whatever you're setting the stage, however you're expressing yourself. Educate yourself about it. Learn about it, so you can gain more information and gain more clarity. So you have more incentive on what choice to make, whether this is something you want to move forward with and do and express to the world. It could be something, it is something that you love to do. We have the lust energy. So it is something you gravitate to, something you are attracted to, right? Person, place, or thing. As always, it's not just a business and career reading, not just a love and relationship reading, but a life reading. So be intuitive and apply the information in the areas of life that are necessary, that resonate. Right? But that's that crossroads. So with the 6 years, so the Spirit's saying you got to learn, you got to educate a little bit more so you can gain a little bit more clarity, so you have more incentive and this choice is not so hard to make, whether it makes sense or to do, you know, and then it'll either make sense for you to make the choice, or it won't make sense because it's in position 4. So you're going to learn about it and say, okay, cool. Or you're going to learn about it and say, nah, I don't want to do this. So I'm hearing study, educate, take some notes and things of that nature as well. And then that way you're not overthinking it. You got to pay attention to the information and knowledge that you're focused on, so you can gain more clarity. Because I think the idea is clear, but you may need to learn about whatever you're doing more so you can make the choice. We have the Ace of Cups. Focus on how you feel. Okay, trust your intuition. If you've been in your head about it as well, or if I should make the choice, if you're overthinking it, how do you feel towards it? Because Spirit in position 6 is saying you got to pay attention to how you feel. If you don't even feel like that's something you want to do and you're not emotionally connected to it, then yeah, you're going to overthink it and question it and doubt it. Even sometimes, if it is how we feel, we still sometimes doubt it. But you're more likely to doubt it if that's not even what you're emotionally gravitated to. So how do you feel about it at your core? Was that the first calling? Was that the first intuitive insight? Oh, you woke up one day and you kind of just felt a pull to do it emotionally and you didn't think it. And then once you went forward to it, now you're thinking about it. If so, then you know that you were gravitated to it intuitively. It's just the mind is coming up with all the blockages. But if this is something that can be done, you got to change your perception and you got to change your mindset towards it and say, you know what, let me educate myself and not talk myself out of it. Not let my mind create mental chatter and talk myself out of it. So you got to trust. And then that's when your perspective changes. See, with the Hangman, that's when your perspective changes. So it might be time to look at things from a new point of view. It's crazy that I said that. And I didn't even see I didn't even actually notice the Hangman card sitting right in front of me. So we tapped in right now, Leo. This is very nice. And I didn't pull a mystery confirmation card, but I'm going into it right now. And I'm definitely tapped in because I can feel, I always get a sense when I'm channeling messages really well. I get a sensation around the crown chakra area, the back. It's like pineal gland area, actually, now that I mention it. But I always get a pressure there, like there's an extra emphasis in that area. Alright, we got a volunteer. The Chariot. Cancer energy. You could have Cancer in your chart. There could be a Cancer in your life as well. But I'm hearing move forward, getting ready to move forward towards your success. It's time to find your focus so you can propel towards your success. So that's what it is. So you got to find that focus, and you could have the idea, but you may be needing to focus. This Gemini energy, you can have a love partner or a connection that's stopping you from focusing as well. Now that I'm seeing the Chariot, tying the energies in together. There's our mystery confirmation card. What do you think what do you think we're seeing? We see majors. We got a major showing up here. A lot of major energy. So that could be another major. We have the 10 of Wands. So how you've been taking action before is changing. This is because the perspective is changing. Once the mind changes, guys, the actions change as well. Right? This is when you see people doing new things. It's because mentally they've already changed a long time ago. You know, the mind changes faster than the body. It all happens in the mind first, but you have to be in that space spiritually to have an open mind, to then change your perspective mentally, and then physically you start doing different things, incorporating different habits and acting differently. That's when your habits change, your routine changes, and then your behavior changes. That's when you incorporate a full identity change. You become a new person. So I think that's what's going down right now. But I'm hearing you have clarity on the idea, so you have clarity towards the idea, and trust the first feeling that you got pulled towards it. Don't let your mind block you, and that's what's going to push you towards the Chariot. I'm hearing let your emotions in this point be the initiator, right? Cancer energy is cardinal water. So they initiate a lot of actions based off of emotions, right? How they feel is that first pull of how they feel, and they act on it. A lot of times, guys, that's not a positive thing to do. I think you should, because a lot of, that's why Cancer can be very powerful at manifesting as well. But I think that can also get you in a lot of mishaps if you act on emotion without logic. So I always say, process your thoughts before you act. If this is just something that you don't have to process, you're just constantly overthinking and worrying, and you already feel a call towards it, then you already know that your mind is blocking you, and that's not like a positive way of thinking anyway. So it's not going to do anything for you but make it worse. And if how you feel about the situation is that first pull, then you got to mentally understand to get out your way and actually act on that first pull. Just take the steps to do it. Take the steps to set the stage for yourself. Do that creative thing. Express yourself. Start the thing, right? I don't see any earth energy, so that's what the initiative is, because you're still in the mind right now. Then you develop that new perspective. Your actions change, and then we're gonna start seeing that earth energy, to where you can start building, having that tangible thing, creating a foundation around it, monetizing it, right? This confirmation card right here. Let's check it out. What do you think? We have a lot of major arcanas coming out. We see 1, 2, 3, 4, and we got our bonus 5. And at the bottom of the deck is 6. So majority is majors. We can see double ace. Let's check it out. I wouldn't be surprised if I see another major. We have the 10 of wands there. So we got some fire. We got a lot of air. We got a lot of fire. Let's see. So in the spirit, is spirit, the space is changing. That's how I know, because the fire is in the spirit, right? So the space you're in is changing. That's why your mind is changing now. But that's where it starts spiritually. The space that you're in. AKA, you no longer resonate with how you used to think, feel, and act. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions. That's based upon the mind, right? Actions is the body, the behavior. You no longer resonate with that. AKA, that lets you know you shifted spaces spiritually. That's how you identify it. You have the Page of Cups. So you gotta be willing to open your mind to this perspective change, because when you do, opportunities flood in. You're gonna get a lot of opportunities from doing this and stepping out your comfort zone, from making the choice. Leo, I hope this brought you clarity. I'm excited for the journey ahead. Proud of you. As always, you're the most important part to Triple Three's Tarot. Let's clear out. Thank you for making it this far. And if you watched this far, don't hesitate to comment down below. Let me know if this resonated. Smash that like button for me. It helps the channel tremendously. And if you're looking for anything personal in terms of learning about the channel or more about what I do, you can check the description box down below. Appreciate you guys as always. I'm watching from afar. You know that. And I'm rooting for you. Namo Himalaya. Semsi Triple 3. We outie. Let's go.